So now we will see how to center the HTML element inside the div tag in CSS. So guys, basically one of the problems of centering the HTML elements inside the div elements can be solved by using the flexbox layout, and we are going to check with the help of example as well. So let us move to the VS Code over here, and simply I am going to remove the previous lines of code that we had written in the HTML and the CSS files. So guys, over here first of all we are going to define the div tag with the class container in this case, and then inside this we are going to have a simple div tag that will say this is a simple div tag. So guys, we have a very simple statement over here inside the container class. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, this is a simple div tag is getting displayed over here. Now guys, let us have certain background color for the container class and also the div tag, that is the child tag over here. So we are going to copy this class name, and then inside the style.css file we are going to provide the background color over here. So let's say we have the yellow color is the background color. Apart from this, we will also provide the padding of, let's say, 20 pixels in this case. And then guys, for the child tag over here inside the container class we are going to define the div tag in this case, and then we will say the background color of, let's say, aqua color over here, and again we are going to provide the padding of, let's say, 10 pixels over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the container tag that is having the yellow background color is going from left to right, and it is taking the entire width of the screen over here. Apart from this, the child tag that is having the aqua background color is also going from left to right, and it is taking the entire width of the screen. Now guys, what we will do is we will reduce the width of this child tag over here, and we will set it only up to this required width that is required by the content of this div tag. So inside this div tag, that is the child tag over here, simply we are going to provide the display property, and we will say inline block as the value. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. As you can see, only the required width is now being taken by this particular div tag. That's because the default value of the div tag as far as display CSS property is the block value. So when we say block, which means it is going to take the entire width that is from left to right over here, but we are limiting that width by using the inline block value for the display property. Now guys, what is the scenario over here is we want to center align this particular div tag as far as the container is concerned. So we need to get this child div tag at the center of the container. Let us have another situation over here. We will also have the height of this container. So let's say we provide the height as 300 pixels. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page. So as you can see, we have the height of the container as 300 pixels over here. So how do we get this particular div tag at the center of the container somewhere over here? So let us try that. So what we will do is, first of all, let us provide the text align CSS property. We will check out different scenarios how we can achieve our task of getting the child div tag at the center of the container. So when we say text align equal to center, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, now this div tag is present at the center as far as the horizontal alignment is concerned. But how do we get it at the center as far as the vertical alignment is concerned? Another CSS property that we can use is using the line height over here, and we can set the value equal to the height of the container that we have set over here. So simply we will set the value as 300 pixels so that the line height of the container is exactly the same as the height of the container over here. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, we have provided the line height of 300 pixels. The text is also coming at the center of the container now, but we can see that there is a background color that is running from the top to the bottom of the container, which is not required in this case. So guys, this is a limitation of using the line height over here. Along with it, we have also used the text align CSS property. So we don't want it in this way. So let me just comment out these two lines of code over here. So now we are back to our original position, that is top left over here. So guys, we can simply use the flexbox layout in order to center align the div tag over here. So let us try that. So for the container class, what we are going to do is simply we will set the display property as flex over here. Now guys, since we have set the display property as flex, all the child items inside the container will be the flex items now, and they will be running from left to right by default because the flex direction is is row by default for any of the flex container. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the background color is now going from top to bottom over here in this case. Let us provide another CSS property, that is justify content, for this flex container, which will define the horizontal alignment as far as flex items is concerned. So guys, we will set the value as center because we want the flex item, that is this particular div tag, at the center as far as horizontal alignment is concerned. So when we reload this page now, as you can see, the flex item is now at the center as far as the horizontal alignment is concerned. Now as far as vertical alignment is concerned, we can use the align content CSS property, which will help us in order to align the flex items across the cross axis over here. So guys, since the flex direction is row by default, the justify content will help us in order to align the items on the main axis, which is going from left to right over here, and the align content will help us in order to align the items across the cross axis, which is going from top to bottom, or the vertical axis over here. So we have just set the value as center for the align content over here. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, there is no change right now. That's because we have done a mistake. Instead of using the align content, it is align items that we must use. So guys, basically align items will help us in order to align the flex items as far as the cross axis is concerned, in which case it is the vertical axis over here. So when we save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser, so as you can see, now we have perfectly aligned the div tag at the center of the container, and this is the way that you can center align the HTML element inside the container by using the flexbox layout over here. So guys, these are the three important CSS properties that you must use, that is display is equal to flex, and then justify content is equal to center, and the align items is equal to center over here inside the flex container in this case. So comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is optional and required pseudo class in CSS. So stay tuned.